she's not really well built. She's not big and muscular either. Well, she comes in, she's blonde, she's slim, and she says quite clearly to everybody, she's not going to whisper, directing to the director, but so everybody can hear, and says, the police are actually going to clear the area outside, and we need to have a team to record what happens so that we can't be accused of overreacting. And I've already alerted. She uses the communications person's name, and you can bet that I know who that is too. She says I've alerted Emile and Margot. Margot is the sort of PR public relations director, and they've got it handled. But sir, that woman's she's been demanding a meeting with you face to face, and it's all over it's all over the world now. It's gone viral, and the what's happening is that a group called the Alien Safe House Project. In fact, they'll turn on the wall screen, right? The big flat screen TV. They'll turn it on and show you. And there is this woman who is wearing um, uh, 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 not really a crazy outfit. She's actually wearing kind of nice clothes, but she's wearing strange things, which are like little indicators of like science fiction aliens. Like, you know those little plastic alien guys, right? With the little bald guys with the big eyes, right? Little colored dolls like you can get in the restaurants and stuff, in little plastic bubbles for kids. Anyway, she's like wearing them like on her, and other little things, and she's got and so underneath her is the news line, says this is Wanda Welcome, the leader of the Alien Safe House Project. She has renamed herself Wanda Welcome because her whole thing is that we have clearly misunderstood the aliens, that if we had not attacked them with our weapons, if we had only paid attention to all of the prophets of science fiction who warned us that the aliens, that if we met them with military suspicion, and the people behind her are shouting, and one person holds up a sign, a big sign, and it says "Stand Still." And it's a reference to the old movie, The Day the Earth Stood Still, right? With the alien. Well, anyway, it's a big movie for the Alien Safe House Project. Really likes that movie. And so Stand Still is one of their slogans. And so they are very intent on having a confrontation with Brackenbury about clearly Icy's efforts to uh, to mount a military response, to treat them like they're invaders, to treat them like, no wonder if if they're met with violence, who can criticize them for defending themselves, and the damage done, these attacks around the world, these are the responsibility properly lies with the governments and with ICES. So she doesn't have a huge following apparently, but she has a big enough following that she and a bunch of people can get in their little buses and drive out here to Dillon, Nebraska, and have a very public demonstration, which is being now watched all around the world.
So, have we heard of these before?
The Alien Safe House Project is the renaming of kind of a the aliens are coming soon. Let's get together. It's kind of a popular movement that didn't really have much policy presence. They seem to like old movies a lot, but now it's directly political, policy oriented toward how we deal with these so-called monsters. She says, how many times have we seen it before? She's talking about movies as if they were reality. How many times have we seen it before? The aliens come, they want contact, they need food, they're lost, and every time they're met with hostility and suspicion and weapons and violence. And who can blame them for defending themselves? We need to turn this around, people. And ICES has completely got it backwards. Edmund Brackenbury, they say you're a reasonable person. Have a reasonable debate for the world to see. And she says, that's right, everybody. It's talking to the cameras. That's right, everybody. This is Wanda Welcome standing outside the headquarters of ICES in Dillon, Nebraska. And look, their goons are coming now. All right, everybody, back. Remember, passive resistance. Don't fight. And all the people are like, kind of standing around looking like they don't know what to do. And the security teams are coming up and they form a line and they start walking in a line closer and closer, trying to get the people to move back. And Wanda, sits down on the ground and is saying, I'll repeat myself. The person with the camera is kind of scared and is backing away from her. And she says, she's looking back to the camera. She says, I'll repeat myself. We did not come here violently. And so that's what's going on. Everybody's looking at Brackenbury like, you're going to go do it?
I don't think I really care about this. This is I'm still on Xenos in my mind and processing all that. This seems to be, it's a bit too worldly
yes.
for me right now. This basically somebody else's problem. I don't think
That's what you think. Oh, did I say that out loud? Yes. Go on. Go ahead, Helma. What's that?
Claire's probably talking to herself. If she wants to go and meet aliens, maybe she could take my place.
No, that's right. Yeah, Nadia, what's up? Yeah, I got some aliens you can meet, right? Oh, I think you're muted, Emma. Sorry.
Yeah, that was about what I was thinking, and I suppose Margaret is hearing it.
Yes.
No, that she said we, like she is an alien. Like she is one of them.
It's a lot to put on one little 2-letter word.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it is.
But that's a thought.
It's a possibility.
That's true.
I think.
I mean, given that Nadia isn't Native American,
right,
she hears something different.
Right, that's true. Yeah. So there's there's an interesting connection there to be made as well, too. Okay, so I am willing to say that we are finished for tonight, unless some people want to ask about or to set up for something. I know that with Helma, it's all going to be about Danny Gunther for a bit. And then for, let's see, for Margaret, you know that your handler has been very urgent about seeing you, right? Because they want their information. And I also need to concern myself with some skill points, I think.
I need those skill points.
Mm-hmm. I suspect
I'm very bad at remembering things.
Yeah. And let's take a look at I have to find the little spot that explains the skill point rewards. Here we are. Okay. So we have those. Okay. Well, first of all, this mission was not very easy. This was a 6-point mission, and it was a complete success. This was, I might even be success beyond the Call of Duty, which is that you really nailed the mission. That you made a lot of decisions and got immense information about the weaponry, just immense. So I might even go so far as to be maximal here. So 12, and then players who are especially entertaining during your adventure deserve 1 to 2 points bonus each. Okay, perfect. Hooray! So that's 2 more. You get 14 skill points each.
Everyone, or
Everybody gets 14.
All right.
So you can,
He's a good character.
yeah, you can start playing in the candy store now, I think.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, I really, I would,
cat.
yes, she's hurting me.
this is called table talk, I would say.
Yes.
I think I'm. This is because when we started doing the character, there was a lot of resistance from it to like put all the points. But now you get this reward of 12 points, and I would like to hear what
14,
other
not 12.
play
14.
14. Yeah, 14 points. What are you? Because the only thing I did the first time was put everything into quickness because I had no quickness at all.
Right.
So I am actually able to, when there's a hurry, I'm going first. That's
Right.
what I want.
We have learned that knowledge is good.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
knowledge is good, but I there's a lot of other knowledge, guys. I think. So, what are you aiming at?
I'm aiming at thinking about my character, what she would want, because I don't think we have to try it.
Right.
Kind of make up some optimizing. And anyway, what she thinks, I'm intrigued by the amount of points. She's probably still trying to get out of the whole thing.
Nathan,
like, yeah, that's right.
I was going to tick more skills than I have right now. I did not spend my points from the first mission yet.
yeah, so you have a lot, right?
So I have like 18 points to tick.
Don't forget that you can also increase your psychic powers.
That was free, I think.
Well, I will give you the rules for that. They are a little bit different. In fact, let's go over the rules for improvement explicitly. So the way it works is that if you want to increase a skill, then it is exactly the same way that you used in the character creation. So you would go back to the character creation section and say, how do I, if I don't have a skill, I think it's to spend 1 skill point to get the skill at all. And then it is more skill points for each box. And you have to buy each box on the way up. So 2, 3, and 4, or whatever the cost is for each next box. And then you also have the powers. So for example, Emma, what is the rating? What is the number in one of your psychic powers?
1.
Okay, so you have a 1 in something. And so if that would mean to make it a 2, then it will cost you 1 point. And if you want to make it a 3, that will cost you 2 points. So whatever the current number is, that's how much it costs to get the next number.
It's the value number, the one to the left side.
It is based on the attribute that it relies upon. So I think.
Oh, it's like strength, dexterity.
Right.
Or
so
like
that's the basic number for your psi power is based on. So I don't know if that 1 is correct. If you
no, it's not.
right. So the if it's what is it based on? Go get that number, and that's your value for it.
Yeah. Yes, no, it sucks.
Oh well.
Right.
So now you can make it a little bit less sucks.
Yeah.
Right. So if you look at your powers, you can start improving those. So the cost is a little bit different. You can also increase your attributes like strength and things like that, but it's an insane amount of points. It's like 10 points, and it's not really worth it. So you should.
Now,
Just an example, so I understand correctly. If, for example, I have a power that's called Shock Shield,
Yes.
and it goes on dexterity.
So go to
And
dexterity.
my dexterity, yes.
Go
So
ahead.
my dexterity is 6.
Right.
So if I were to upgrade, I pay 6 and get a 7.
Correct.
Then another thing, you have the powers, but if they cost 0, they're still powers.
Correct. Correct.
Yes.
Those are still powers.
So there,
Yeah.
so we have 4 powers, and then we have these passive.
Right. This
passive,
talent. Yeah. The general.
Yeah, this talent. Yeah.
Yeah. The general
The-
power. Yes. Or the ability.
Can we upgrade that one too?
No,
or
because
is
that
it-
one requires no rolls.
Okay.
Right. Mhm. Helma.
The amount of powers we have, can we
Yes, you can get a new power.
buy another one?
Yes, you can.
Or
Buying a new power costs 5 points, and it begins at half the attribute, not the whole attribute. We don't have to take care of all these points right now. Like I said, you can go and play in the shop for a while and come back with the improved numbers next week.
but my thoughts on that, hearing you and hearing what Helma said about what I think, what Jansu does is considering this as his new career.
Right.
And he's also really so I'm probably putting something into xenobiology or and just the really weird stuff that is only about
Right,
Xenos.
right. You're starting to get
Because
really wrapped up in Xenos. Yeah, that's a good idea.
because what I think happened is that I was really finding a lot of like confidence in our success
Right.
and also weird connection to all the four of you.
I will
I
say
want to
this
stay
is
close
something.
to you.
Yeah, this is something that's worth pointing out. The sense of separation when you're back. I mean, at first it's kind of like where I'm not hearing anybody, right?
Yeah.
It's like I'm not here. I'm not sharing anymore. This is. I don't know how your character any of you respond to that emotionally, although Ola just explained, but it is definitely a different sensation to be just alone again.
We can think.
Right.
We can
You're
think
like,
again.
right.
I want to fix my problem that Nadia is like weapons very much, but she doesn't know any.
Right. Right. That's true. That's true.
It's a plot hole.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, let's get those weapons up a little bit for sure. Okay, everybody. Thank you very much, and I will see
Thank you.
next week.
see you.
Bye.